So yesterday's video was filmed like a week and a half ago or so. So let me catch you up on where we've been. So here's the thing. Over the last week or so, pretty much I've been on a number of shoots, but really I would say 90% of my day has been working on one particular project. So essentially, the aquarium video that I filmed was actually like a week and a half or so ago, and the day after that, I filmed this. It was basically this project that I took on pro bono, and that's not something that I do often, but it's something that I do in the right circumstance, and I recommend doing in the right circumstance, because I've catered my business as corporate commercial videography for the most part. So that's a lot of the jobs that I get. That's a lot of the jobs that help to sustain this business as being something that I can do full time. But if I were to really reach my goal and produce and have the content that I would that's kind of my passion all the time, it would be documentary work. And that's exactly what this project gave me the opportunity to do. So I was so happy to take it on. So I did, and it's something that I think that most projects that I do, I can turn around in, it's a day shoot, 2 day shoot, and typically you can turn that around in a day, 2, 3 days, something like that. It doesn't typically take too long, but this one, I really just wanted to make it perfect. And so I crafted each detail. I made sure that, each nat sound that was, pieced throughout was perfect, that the narrative was exactly how I wanted, that I had the feeling that it just drove the story, because this is a project that's going to be attached to a GoFundMe. So there is a serious benefit that we'll be able to see, exactly how this project does. And I'm going to be a part of helping to implement strategies of, how do we maximize how many people see this video. But, what I can control from right now is, what is this video? What is this about? How good is this video? And I'm feeling so good about this project. I believe it's going to be released at the end of this week. And I will be so excited to share that with you. And I'll get to that. But I want to go over a little bit about what I've been doing over the past week, because while I haven't been filming myself all the time, I still have been producing content, because I think that's important. I think that's, this whole idea of, I've been researching it more now that I understand it better. I've been listening to more podcasts and just like getting a better sense of why it's so important to produce content. And basically what it is now, in order to grab people's attention, in the social media sphere, you need to consistently be at the top. You need to be at the top of the feed all the time. And so in order to do that, you're not always going to make the best impression. You may not get the most likes or whatever, or the most views all the time, but it's essentially, what I've learned is, it's a long-term strategy, but it's effective, because repetition just implements trust, and it creates comfort for the viewer in who you are, and understanding who you are. It builds that relationship, and that's kind of what I'm understanding of, like, the more that you produce content, the more that someone sees you, the more that they're going to be willing to trust you. So that's really the whole idea, because producing one piece that's incredible is great, and that'll stand out, but that's going to fade. That's not a long-term strategy. So the long-term strategy, it's a lot of work, but you got to produce a lot of content. So while I haven't been creating any YouTube videos, what I have been doing is, I've been doing a lot of Facebook videos, because that's actually honestly where most of my clientele is. That's where most of the people, be it either my friends or business partners or most people that I know are on in the business world I'm connected with via Facebook. Instagram, it's not as much that, but still some of that, and that's building. And that's just, based on where my business is now. And actually tomorrow I even have a meeting with someone that we connected with via Instagram so that's gonna be really exciting, and that's an awesome opportunity that my company is navigating towards. But basically with Facebook, all I do, it's super simple. Essentially, I just create one video at each shoot that I'm at. So at this shoot that I was at with the project that I took pro bono, I was like, hey, here we are. I'm going to show you. Actually, let me show you those videos.
Hello, Facebook. All right, I'm currently back at the West Friendship Volunteer Fire Department, Station 3, and you can see behind me we've got, the lighting's pretty bad, but we have trucks and the station, so pretty much they're going through a couple of their just training exercises, running lines, getting a lot of footage of all the great action. And if there ends up being a call tonight, I have a helmet and I'm going to be an observer riding along, capturing the whole thing. So a lot of great footage and a great project. Glad to be a part of it.
Hey Facebook, we're currently out on our third of 4 shoots on the day. You can see that right now we are in an interview setup in a warehouse. So we had a lot of fun playing with the lights, getting a lot of depth behind us. So yeah, another great day of shooting. Happy to be out here. Something as simple as taking 20 to 40 seconds when I'm out on a shoot and just saying, hey guys, this is what I'm doing. It shows people multiple things. It tells them, hey, my company is a part of all of these great projects. My company knows what they're doing. We're continually active, and we're involved in the community, and we're involved in creating great content, and it reminds them about us, because sometimes it's easy to forget, but in having consistent content being posted, it shows you that you're active. It continues to remind people of who you are, and I've seen results. People have reached out to me because of what I've been posting. I now have a job because my Instagram has essentially just been more active. So someone called me up, and I'm now doing a behind the scenes video for him, and somebody else I'm meeting tomorrow to create. To discuss, the potential of creating Instagram story or Instagram videos for them. So there are a lot of different benefits that you never really know until you just start posting. But don't wait until, you feel like my content has to be at a certain level, because personally, I know my content's gonna get better. It's gotten better with each project that I do. My lighting this last shoot, and actually the last 2 shoots, I finally got it. It's just like, it's something that I've been really working on. I've been, there's other projects that I've been proud of, but I feel like this is it. I finally nailed the lighting that I wanted. And then, the storytelling gets better, and, everything gets better. But, if I had just not posted content, then people wouldn't know what I'm doing. And, just having these little behind the scenes moments are huge. In addition to what I'm been posting on Facebook, I've also had, an Instagram post here and there, and then I've been on my Instagram story. So it's just, it's basically just reminding yourself a couple times a day, in those few 20, 30-second moments you have, film it. Just film it, because, other people aren't going to know what's going on in your life until you tell them. So, yeah, I think that's essentially kind of a recap, I guess, of the last week. And, I have a couple awesome projects on the radar, and I cannot wait until this one project is released. I'm really excited to show you about this. But until then, thanks for watching.